Are you yanking my pistol?
I know what I have to do, but I don't know if I have the strength to do it.
Come on, come and say g'day. I'll slip an extra shrimp on the barbie for you.
Alright, more KCD2. So I think I still had a little bit of the mission left to do for the Dry Devil at the Devil's Den. At least I had another mission marker for him. And then we, no matter what happens tonight, we're going to Khuntza. That's going to be a thing. Finally. All right. So, let's see. So talk to the Dry Devil. I found them all, but not everyone will get back together with the Devil, so I should talk to him about what to do next. Let's do that while we're here. What about now?
Why did they want to hang you?
Asking the big questions straight up.
More likely they're pissed off I'm not a hypocritical fucker like
That
they are.
haircut probably bothered him.
And that's a reason for execution.
Unlike the hypocrites in the League of Lords, I'm not ashamed of what I am.
I know they call you Dry Devil.
The bowl cut bandit.
They call me a lot of things, laddie. And that's what rankles the Lords, that I'm getting rich at their expense. And that's some fucking fat loot they stole from the king.
So you're on the king's side?
I'm on the side of whoever pays me, lad. And I'll tell you one thing. I've never gone back on my word. My noble word is my oath. Unlike that of bastards like von Berger or von Rosenborg.
Have you been at war?
Aye, I fought in Moravia, and I'm still the hetman of the royal city of Znaim. You're just a
Damn,
yokel,
bless you.
so you hardly know what's been going on in the kingdom these last few years.
You're an experienced warrior. So teach me something.
Not a damn thing, lad. Not unless you pay me well. But first, bring me some good wine.
All right. Here you go.
Good lad. Now, what do you want to know?
Journeyman swordsmanship? I don't think I want any of that.
So what's next, now that your band is back together?
Well, I've got Kubienka, Adar, and Janos. It's not much, but it'll have to do. Now we just have to figure out how to give hell to Sigismund.
What am I to do?
Well, didn't you say you needed to find Liechtenstein as soon as possible?
Aye, I'm working on it.
Okay, so I have to do that before I can progress him. Is that what I take to mean there? It is. Okay, that would just finish the quest. Okay. Well, I guess this is it. We're going to Kuttenberg. It's not my fucking horse. Why is that not my horse? Get over here, Pebbles.
Yes?
Fuck it. We'll ride this one, I think.
We done?
Oh, hey, man. You're very quiet. Why are you so quiet? You're very quiet.
Know what's happening?
Huh?
What's happening? Were you riding?
No, I'm streaming KCD, but I can't hear you. Are you on your phone?
No, I'm alone.
Oh, is your mic
turn
far
it up.
away, or you turn the gain down or something? It's
Oh.
quieter than normal.
We could turn it up. I was gonna go.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's better. That's better.
Shit, sorry. Back in a sec.
We're pretty much getting on this road across the bridge, and we're going. Okay.
God! God! Go! Quick! Go! Ka! Ka! Quick!
Quick.
Quick!
The fuck?
Ka! Quick! Go! Da! Quick! Quick! Quick!
Quick.
Go! Ja! Go! Go! Quick!
Coming up on Kuttenberg.
Ka!
And I am back. What's going on?
Welcome back. I'm just getting to Kuttenberg, the big capital city.
Oof, okay.
Oh!
Can I pray at any shrine? There was a shrine before last night that I couldn't pray at. This one that I can? That's not it. No, that's... What the fuck? There. What have you been up to?
No, same old shit.
Our
Just
Father,
chilling.
who art in heaven,
I started watching
Hallowed
some
be
Drive
thy
to
name.
Survive earlier.
thy kingdom
definitely.
come,
Fuck
thy
that.
will be done.
How
on
far
earth
have you
as it is
started
in
watching?
heaven. Give us this
No.
day our daily bread,
I've never watched any episode.
and forgive
of
us our
it.
Oh,
trespasses.
really?
as we forgive those who trespass against us.
Turns
And
out
lead us
though
not
that
into
your mate
temptation,
Russell loves
but
drop.
deliver us from evil. Amen.
I asked
Hail
to
Mary,
meet him.
full
I
of
was
grace.
more taken
The Lord
back
is
by...
Blessed art thou among women,
He said something and I was
and
just
blessed
like...
is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus. Holy Mary,
What did
What
he
would he
say?
He said that
pray
fucking
for us
podcast
sinners
turned into
now
it, which
and
he
at the
didn't.
hour of our death.
So,
Amen.
No. It was something way, like, more telling about who George Russell really is, more than wanting to meet Trump. It was... Fuck, I'd have to go back and skim the episode. I can't remember what he said and who to, but I remember I was thinking, I was just like, oh, Jesus, mate. Like...
Yeah, he's the whitest man in the world.
No, it wasn't anything to do with racing. It was just something that just showed his true, like, character. I can't remember. I'll have to go back.
He's the whitest man in the world. Whatever
Whatever it is, I'll go back and I'll find it and I'll turn it into a cheer. Holy crap. Here we are, Kuttenberg. How the fuck do I traverse these streets without a mini-map? I'm supposed to just be riding my horse through the streets? I guess I am. What's this guy got to say for himself? Townsman.
What was it I wanted? Come and take a look. You've got it all.
What's she selling? Okay, it's a trader I can't trade with.
The best wares on the market. Come and take a look.
The blacksmith.
Tools!
He's just the
Iron
apprentice.
tools!
Excuse me?
Tools here!
Huh. I hope you find what you're looking for next time, good sir.
Is this full? Why is there traders I can't trade with? It makes no sense. What's on my horse I can sell? Oh, actually, I wanted that. What's a falchion? You can sell that.
I'd like to discuss the price.
Well, I suppose we can try. You'll convince me with that price. I'm glad
I
you
love
found what you
the
were
trade negotiation. I negotiated a better price and it turned out he had 1 groschen left and I negotiated for it and he let me have it as well.
Mushrooms. Come and get some fresh mushrooms.
Murder him.
Oh, this lady's trying to sell some fresh mushrooms. What is nut doing?
I keep getting splinters from it. Nowhere. I made it.
Have I got anything I even want to sell this lady? Probably not.
Let's talk about the price.
I suppose we could give it a try.
Is this enough?
You must be from a poor region. Finally, I'm glad you found what you
I
needed, sir.
apologize.
Man, these traders suck. Tomax was telling me to come here. Is he drinking that water? You sick fuck.
Come and take your pick. Quality goods here.
All right.
Oh, Christ, what a day.
Yes, I've discovered Khuntza. Okay.
That's why it stopped so suddenly.
Oh, where's the armorer? This the armorer? Because I've got so much armor to sell.
them fellas to the nearest alehouse. That's one way to do it.
How much money's this fool got? 890.
what
I'll
can you
have
do,
all
sir?
of that. Boss.
Welcome. It's good to see you, lad.
I'd like to do something about that price.
Huh. Very well. Finally, a reason. Thank you, sir. And come again.
Ooh. Finally, some better shit. Holy fuck. Okay. I'll be back, mate. I'm gonna buy some shit from you. It's 10 grand's worth of stuff I can get from this guy. Alright, let's go shopping. Oh, this will slow me down. Oh, what are the 2 coats of arms? Okay, fine. I spent $1,400 still. Mm. We've been in the shop so long the music stopped playing.
I'd like to do something about that price. Huh. Very well.
Fucking hell.
Aye, you'll convince me with that price. I was glad to be of help to you, good sir.
Not too bad today, eh?
It could be better.
The city council is...
Fuck, could I have just robbed this dude at night?
You can't be here.
Oh, I got you.
Collections just like it already. And there are still holes in the walls.
Okay.
True. How did it go? Fortifications you can't defend.
I'll tell you.
No fucking good at all.
I didn't say I...
Is that it? Okay.
I'm glad you found what you were looking for, sir.
Single groschen. Till I see cut stones, lime... scaffolding, and 20 men.
One more stop to the shop.
Excellent. You made a fine purchase, good sir.
That can go. What's the silver hand mean? I thought that meant it was stolen. Alright, let's go.
So don't tell me.
2 perk points available. Stealth. Hitting a target unaware will deal 20% more damage. Sure. Thievery. Lawbreaker. If you are wanted for a crime, you gain a bonus on +3 strength and warfare and +1 on agility. Okay.
Can't help with a little thing like yours. A little thing? So you're insulting me too now.
Actually.
Sorry, I didn't mean it like that, of course. Oh, well.
My respects.
One more time, then.
A jug of wine, thanks.
Oh yeah. What the fuck? My sword getting stuck on the stairs or something. There's Catherine.
Hey, my lovely. Zizka told me you found something out about Liechtenstein.
If only just Liechtenstein. I've only been here a couple of days, but I seem to know everything about this city and its sinful people. And about the Pope, the second Pope, Sigismund, Wenceslas, about the sickness of old men, the desires of young men, who I sometimes have to beat off with a stick. Simply everything. The tavern seems to be the fount of all knowledge.
You'll have to tell me more about the sinning part. That sounds interesting.
You youngsters are all the same, but work before pleasure. After we find Liechtenstein and free Cape Bon, we'll see.
I'll look forward to it. But anyway, about Liechtenstein. Anything new?
Well, there might be something. One of the girls I talked to told me her sweetheart frequents some nasty alehouse. And one of the regulars there recently started buying drinks for the whole house. Which is suspicious, because this fella is practically a beggar. Goatskin, they call him. They asked him where he got the coin, and he boasted that he was spying for some rich lord.
All right. That sounds promising.
Of course, it doesn't have to be Liechtenstein, but there can't be that many rich men who pay spies. And we have to start somewhere.
That's true. And you've spoken to this goatskin fella?
Not yet.
Godspeed, you magnificent
I was rather
bastard.
hoping you'd do it.
Hey, Blue Monster Story.
That grubby alehouse is a bit too
Thanks for saying
wild, even for me.
That's saying something. Well, trying to get sense out of drunken wretches is quite a skill of mine. Does this place have a name?
I'm not sure if it's a name, but the locals call it the Hole in the Wall.
Sounds like a nice place for a romantic evening, eh?
You'll find it in Hot Prink. There's no other alehouse in that quarter.
So goatskin in the hole in the wall. I reckon I'll remember that. I'll go and check it out.
Before you go, I wanted to ask. Nobody ever told me why we're actually looking for this Liechtenstein fella.
he might know where they're holding Capon.
I'm sure lots of people might know that.
But Liechtenstein's on our side. At least I hope he still is. You never know these days.
But who is he? And why is he in Kuttenberg?
He's a young noble from Jobst's council. His family have domains in Moravia and Lower Austria. He's here to gather information about the enemy for Jobst. And judging by how important it was for Istvan to find out where he is, he's a real thorn in their side. And they're out to get him.
So we're getting involved in noblemen's schemes again. That means trouble.
I'll do my best not to get us mixed up in all that.
Sure you will. But it can't be helped. There's a war on, and we have to fight. Watch out for yourself, Henry. I have a bad feeling about that district.
You're not the only one.
Looks like it, doesn't it?
Okay.
Go on. How was it?
What can I say? Prague is a whole different world compared to this old place.
Did you bring anything back with you?
Empty pockets and a whole lot of gossip.
The big city.
It happens. Just watch where you're going next time.
No, I just want to be sure nobody finds out. You never know.
All right. Find the goat skin. All right, he's down here. Got him.
Take care.
Fine wares here. Quality merchandise.
I can rob the beggar from front on. What is wrong with this game?
To you.
I'm not going to do a full frontal robbery of a beggar in broad daylight. As funny as that would be. Is this full? Knuckles. I'm looking for goat skin. I mean Sonic.
I'm looking for a fella called Goatskin.
I don't know you. If you're after something, go and see Chenyik. And stay out of the way.
He's got a bung eye. What's this guy's issue? What? Both eyes.
Could you tell me more about this Chenyik?
No, I couldn't. We don't talk to strangers here.
And where can I find this Chenyik?
Christ! You're a bit slow, ain't you? Somewhere here in the hole, I reckon. He usually sits next to Hugo. He's kind of our top dog.
Right. I'm gonna see if I can find that Chenyik.
Greetings. Well,
are you
good
watching
day.
the stream at all, Abs? Is this guy's eyes meant to be like this?
He looks simple.
What? Oh my gosh. I should quick save and pull out the gun again.
You silly doggy.
See if we can wake Knuckles up. In fact, I'm gonna do it.
Only takes 10 minutes.
Game saved.
You want to shoot someone? Put it away.
It's very poetic with the bolt. The
Godspeed, you
Good
magnificent.
aim,
the
Danny. You might hit me.
bells. Oh, I missed! Hold on. Let's try that again. Hey, Malaria. Welcome. How you doing? Perfect timing. Just to see me being a total dick in KCD2.
you out of your mind? You'll hurt somebody.
How at that range did I miss him?
Hey!
What are you
Stop
doing?
messing about with that
That
weapon
thing's aimed
before
right
you
at
hurt
me.
someone.
No. No.
It was you!
Who's lying here?
Murderer!
Must have fucking killed him!
God! Come and help me with him! What blood? I'm going to out of here! You're no match for us, fucker! Blood!
Oh, who's this bloke coming over bare knuckle trying to have a go?
Snout for that. You'll never be.
Alright. Little load game. We won't continue on with that. We'll be nice to Knuckles this time. Thank you, Knuckles. I read about this thing. Apparently it's a real thing. They had a skeleton at a place called the Hole in the Wall that would sit. It's a real human skeleton.
A large beer for me.
Lick it.
I'll pull the shotgun. I'll pull the hand gun out on the skeleton. We could go Cosby on him. We could pour a potion into the.
You're always welcome here.
Just a moment.
Pour a potion into the stew. Who am I looking to meet? It's got to be this
Where's
guy.
that beer? God be with you.
And
What
with
would you
you.
like?
Oh, dice.
How about
Let's
trying
wreck
your
this
luck
man.
at dice?
What game would you like to play?
Without a badge.
Masters.
Let's play.
This isn't going to work out well for you, matey.
I'm seriously curious about you, lad. It's a good thing you don't throw like that all the time. My
Easiest
God,
50
what
bucks
a
I've ever
fuck
made.
up again.
I wonder if he wants to play again for 50 bucks.
Would you like to?
What game would you...
No.
I actually don't want to
Change
play
my
anything.
mind. I'm not playing you for 10
See ya.
bucks. Alright, who am I actually looking for in here? Goat skin. Or gain Chenyik's respect. Is Chenyik the skeleton? Oh no, this is Chenyik.
I'm looking for a fella called Goatskin. Do you know him?
Aye. But I reckon I ain't gonna tell you nothing.
Goatskin.
Why not?
Because I don't know you.
I'm looking for a
Although
black
the
called
way you
foreskin,
kitted
is that
out,
what you were thinking?
And
you seem
what
like
I
you
thought.
might fit in.
Yeah.
Where
Um,
did I put it?
maybe
You don't
I
know
could help
me,
you
and
some.
you don't want to tell me anything. I get that. But there must be some way I can get you to trust me. I'm sure there are things I can help you with.
Course there is. But we're mainly looking for fellas what can handle themselves. Ever since this town got a new lord, we've had to use a bit of violence now and again, innit?
Down for a bit of violence.
I don't have any problem with violence.
Most times a fella tells me that, it ends badly for him. Anyways, if you want to join us and get some jobs, go across the yard to the barn. You'll find Goliath there, and he'll let you know if you're up to it or not. And if you get through that alive, come back here and we'll talk.
I'll be right there.
Why bother with fighting? I reckon it's a waste of time. It's plain as day I'm in better shape than most of the decrepit louts here.
You don't lack balls, I see. That's a good thing, actually, seeing as we're looking for someone like you. Let's leave Goliath out of it. It'll only lead to bad blood. Wouldn't be the first time. What was it you wanted to know?
I'm looking for Goatskin. I hear he used to come here.
Aye. Thing is, ain't nobody seen him here for a few days.
But he used to come here?
Aye. He was here day in, day out. Only this time some burly lads came here and duffed him up proper.
Who beat up Goatskin and why?
Do you know the men who beat him up?
No. But there were some Jews among them, and that's pretty odd. Seeing as how they don't usually get mixed up in nothing.
Why did they give him such a beating? Did they say anything?
Well, Goatskin is a right knobben. Always asking for it, he is. But I reckon this time it was about his big gob. The last week he was coming, throwing glint around.
Goatskin's a big knob end,
apparently. When he squeezed him about where he got the coin, he said he was spying for some lord.
And does this lord have a name?
He didn't say. We didn't swallow his yarn about spying, anyway. We reckoned he made a score and just wanted to look like a big man.
What happened to Goatskin? Does anyone know where he is now?
No word. But I reckon he's holed up somewhere, licking his wounds. Seems he stuck his nose in a wasp's nest, and he won't be sticking it out again for a while. If you're going to look for him, try it at night. You don't stray far when he's on the job. Usually between Hradek and the horse market. He goes after drunks. So I try asking in the local drinking dens.
All right. What does he look like, though? He can't be the only fella who likes to relieve drunks of their purses.
God's truth. But you'll know Goatskin when you see him. They call him that on account of how he got kicked in the head by a goat as a nipper. He's got a dent in his forehead you could use for a game of marbles.
Why didn't you defend Goatskin? Isn't he one of you?
He is and he ain't. I'm no saint, but that Goatskin stepped in some nasty shit and then walked it in our door and all. I ain't saying we don't look out for each other, but there's limits, innit?
I'm sure you know the town better than me. What drinking dens are there on Goatskin's patch?
Between the horse market and Hradek, there's the Black Horse, a miner's tavern. Wayman the taverner used to be a miner. And then there's the big bathhouse. It belongs to some bloke called Adam. He tarted the place up big.
Any others?
None I know.
Thanks. I'll go and look for him.
I wish you luck then.
Goatskin's definitely going to
He
be
ain't
at the
the
bathhouse.
brightest, but he's got a real talent for saving his own skin.
And I
Once
say
you're
that
done with
because
him,
I'm going to go to the
come by and
bathhouse
see
first
us.
because I want to check out the bathhouse
Seems
too.
after all, you're a pretty handy bloke. We could use the likes of you.
If you've got some job for me, you can tell me straight up. So what kind of work do you have for me?
A job worthy of your skills. But first, just a little test to see that you're not as dim-witted as that arsehole Goatskin. What is Wycliffe's first thesis?
What is Wycliffe's first thesis?
Wycliffe's first thesis? What are you...
Not a good start. Second question. Which estate has the greatest reformatory potential?
The church?
I asked who should start the reform, not who should be reformed. A reformation is the last thing the church would want. The answer is the common people.
I knew right away that the people who meet here in the hole are a different bunch.
You thought we were just paupers who couldn't count to 5, didn't you? But now let's see who's the pauper. Last question. Who is the rightful king of Bohemia?
Wenceslas. There's no doubt about it.
Indeed. All right. Now let's talk about the job. Maybe this will disappoint you a little, but it concerns Wenceslas's brother. It's he who will secure your place in our humble company.
Well, from what you've said, I gather you're not spying for Sigismund. It's rather the other way around, huh?
We call ourselves the Guild. We profess the ideals of equality and brotherhood. Our only law is the Holy Bible. Worldly justice is as fickle as a common whore, yielding to those who are in power.
Justice for me or the gallows. Aren't you afraid to end up there?
Friend, one must be willing to suffer for the truth. Sigismund is a usurper. And the church and the magistrates are but a lowly horse spreading her legs for Sigismund. As long as we go against Sigismund and honour the scripture, our souls remain pure.
What if I go and tell the bailiff you're calling him a whore? Just out of courtesy, you know?
Go ahead. Perhaps you are one of the lucky ones who are not harmed by Sigismund's presence in Bohemia. Maybe you don't mind selling a piece of your conscience by ratting us out. As for me, I will go to the town hall with my head held high. But you?
Yeah, don't worry. I was just teasing you. I think the same of Sigismund. Tell me about your operation here.
We are who we are, and
Getting
we do what we
radicalised.
do. Like the early church of Jesus' apostles, in unity and fidelity to his words. I'm in charge. I plan all our missions. Goliath is the muscle. Knuckles, well, he mostly complains. But he also knows his way around locks. But we're all equal. We share the profits equally, but we don't do it for the wealth. We want to drive Sigismund out of this town.
How can I join you?
You want to join us already? I don't have to talk you into it. That's great. We're not particular about formalities. Let's just have a beer, and then you're one of us.
Here's to the Guild.
To the Guild!
I think I just joined a terrorist organization. Well, rebels, at least.
That reminds me. I'd like to throw a feast for the
The
poor.
line can be easily
The
confused.
bigger the better.
Didn't you say you were just ordinary people with no money?
We are. And this is where Sigismund comes in. Because he's going to pay for the feast out of his own pocket.
That was a good one. How are you going to make that happen?
Me? No. You'll make it all happen. Listen carefully. Sigismund seized land down in the valley near Pach and built his personal warehouse on it, right under our noses as a provocation. There he stores fancy foods and gifts for his commanders, and for that red-bearded gob of his. Sausages, smoked meats, foreign spices, and more. Fancy delicacies from Italy, Hungary, Slavonia, and all the other shitholes where he owns land. While we're eating porridge and cabbage all the time. You will steal all the food you can carry from that warehouse. And as a nice token, you will leave there... Let's see... What would you leave there?
That cabbage you said you were eating all the time?
Brilliant! Get at least one head from the greengrocer and leave it there for Sigismund. Let him eat for once what we have in our bowls almost every day. But I'm warning you right now, no violence. Don't even think about slitting anyone's throat in that warehouse. The job isn't to punish some poor sod on guard duty. Is that clear?
Got it. What should I do with the stolen food?
You'll give it to the beggars. Let them feast like kings for once. It's not hard to find poor people in the town. Just go to the gates or churches, and you'll surely come across some. There are also tents full of them in Minor Street, Church Street or Cobbler Street. When you're done, come and see me, and we'll figure out what to do next.
Sigismund will be fucking livid he can't enjoy his fine sausages. Can I expect any help from you?
If you need some tools, stop by Knuckles. That's all I can help you with.
I didn't say I want to do it.
What are you waiting for? It won't bring you wealth or fame, but it's for a good cause. You are on our side, aren't you?
But something else got in the way.
Oh, fleeting worldly affairs. Go on then. Don't let me keep you from your important business.
I just fucked that up.
I'm ready to do...
God be praised. Do you remember what I asked you to do?
You better remind me.
From the warehouse in the Pach Valley, you'll rob a chest with sausages. You'll leave a head of cabbage there instead. Then, you give the food to the beggars in town. When you get it done, come back here.
Got it. Well, I better get to it.
Good luck. Farewell, good sir.
Okay. So what do we got now? Each of the poor. Let's go find goat skin.
God bless. Good day.
You got a moment, lad?
Yeah, I do.
You're new here, aren't you? Has Chenyek talked the head off you already?
We spoke.
I'll give you some good advice to start with. Don't listen to his bollocks about a fairer society and the honourable struggle for a better tomorrow. It's just bullshit to mess with newcomers like you. By the way, they call me Knuckles.
It sounded pretty convincing to me.
Aye. Chenyek can sweet-talk people like no other. I mean, Chenyek talks about sharing stuff fairly and how we don't do it for the money. But you know what? It's horseshit. It's every man for himself down here, even if they say otherwise. And Chenyek just gives it such a nice polish.
Are you saying he lied to me?
More like, he didn't tell you the whole truth. I heard from friends that Sigismund has a bottle of very fine wine somewhere in his warehouse. The kind of wine that you don't often see in these parts. I have a buyer for it. So if you bring it to me, I'll give you half the coin he's paying for it.
That sounds reasonable. What do you know about the wine?
I knew we'd get along. The wine is in a warehouse somewhere. If you find it and bring it to me, I'll give you a better price for it than any merchant in the town. So think about it. The buyer I got is particularly interested in this bottle.
I'll look for it. Chenyek said you could give me some gear too.
All that talk about equality, brotherhood. But when it comes to lockpicks, I'm supposed to give you stuff from my own stash.
I don't need
Here's
any
something
lockpicks,
you
I
might
got
find
tons.
useful.
Thank you.
3 lockpicks. Potions. Thanks, bro. Is there a bathhouse around here? City bathhouse. Let's go. I want to visit the old rub and tug.
May God give you health, sir. I'm sorry.
God bless. Excuse me, but I see you're reading. You must be a learned scholar, most likely an alchemist, are you not?
Oh, what times we live in. A man pulls out a book and is immediately the center of interest. This wouldn't have happened during the times of the ancient Romans. But no, my friend, I'm neither an alchemist nor a scholar. Or actually, I am a bit of the latter. I used to be the high scribe here, but that was a long time ago. An entire human life.
And what do you do now? Do you while away the time reading books? That's quite an expensive hobby.
Yes, it certainly is. Fortunately, I have access to several monastery libraries. Nevertheless, I spend my time writing rather than reading.
Here in Kuttenberg?
And why not? Is it forbidden, perchance?
No. I just thought that's what the monasteries are for.
Certainly, but we are living in revolutionary times, and we also need to record things both simple and legal. As I say, let us learn humility and live in the truth of God. But let us not condemn ourselves to foolish ignorance for this reason.
If you were a high scribe, you probably lived your entire life here in Kuttenberg, haven't you?
Oh, not at all. I was fortunate enough to have traveled the world over and to have served several bishops. In fact, I was also a notary for our good Emperor Charles. May God give him eternal glory. I have only recently returned here to the city, for I have an important and very difficult task here.
And what is your task here? I presume it's to write a book about the city.
Actually, that's correct. About this town, about the people who live here, and especially about mining. But I'm not interested in the extraction methods, but rather in the legal framework of the entire matter, if you understand me.
Perhaps.
In short, I'm perceptive to the legal standards, regulations, and laws. I would like to write a book about it all.
Something like a mining legal code?
Yes and no. The legal code as such has long existed. I'm aiming more at its reform. I would like to complete the work entrusted to me by the councillors of the mining city of Yihlava. If I succeed, I will have created an entirely unique codex.
If you succeed? You don't know for sure?
Nothing is ever certain, but I firmly believe I shall. After all, I have God's eye looking over me, and this town surrounding me. It truly helps me to walk through the streets of my youth.
Tell me, what was King Charles like? I've heard he was a powerful and just ruler.
Yes, he was smart enough to surround himself with capable people. You can tell how wise a man is by looking at his friends, my lad. And Emperor Charles of Luxembourg was friends with poets, philosophers, bishops, and even the Pope himself. He sought to maintain the status quo and consolidate the power of the Church as his greatest ally. And that was his biggest mistake.
Wait, what do you mean by that?
That the end justifies the means, and the Church became quite rich thanks to Charles. Monasteries and bishops have acquired huge estates, and the nobility and the burghers are green with envy. Mark my words, this will not end well. There will soon be another war.
It's not like the current one is over.
Believe me, when the Church gets involved, the struggle for the very soul of every man will begin. Farewell.
Farewell.
Come here. Careful.
Virtue, gather round and listen. I have to warn you about the greatest evil and danger on God's earth. Men's cruelty and wickedness. You may say that
men shall no longer look down their noses at us. Welcome. What can I do for you?
I'd like to sword fight with you.
I'm glad to hear it. Master Nicholas will be happy to train you. If you're one of us.
One of you?
Aye. One of us honest Kuttenberg citizens.
And how can an honest man become a Kuttenberg citizen?
Well, it ain't that easy. You have to wait until there's a meeting of the council to accept new citizens. And you have to have 2 Khutenberg citizens to vouch for you. We can't just take every man jack that comes along. That's clear. Then you have to appear before the council with your 2 supporters and pay your dues. If the council consents, you'll be accepted into city law.
I see. And when will the council be accepting new citizens?
Not for a while. Not more than half a year, though.
Oh, Sakra! I don't have that much time. How come it's only for citizens? Can't a decent man sword fight with you?
It's the Khutenberg sword fighting hall, and it's reserved for Khutenberg citizens. We wouldn't want any old strangers strolling in here learning our art, would we now?
Thanks for the information. I'll be going.
Farewell, sir.
God be with you, neighbor.
Same to you.
Looks like it, doesn't it?
It sure does.
Steel Stanislav. It's a badass name.
Jesus Christ be praised.
Greetings to you two.
Where's the bathhouse?
Mein Gott, wo liegt das Problem?
Oh, this place is fancy. It's got like a reception.
How can I help you, sir?
I'm looking for a fella
Goatskin.
called Goatskin. Do you know him?
Do I know him? That fucker is the bane of our lives. Why are you even looking for an idiot like him?
He knows some things that I'd like to know too.
What would he know? A mangy vagabond?
Do you know where he might be?
How should I know? If I knew, I'd have told Adam long ago. He'd wring the bastard's neck in a trice. Last week alone, he robbed 3 of our customers. All German.
Why does he choose to rob Germans?
A German merchant always has more coin in his purse than a Czech one. Haven't you noticed that?
Could you tell me where exactly he robbed the customers?
Hard to say. You know how it is. Drunk and merry gents who can hardly walk. But it usually happens somewhere near the Black Horse, and in those lanes there. The bastard stays clear of the main streets. For good reason.
Have you got any German customers here now?
What do you think? No, because words got round. Except Udo. He couldn't care less, it seems.
And is Udo here now?
No, it's too early for him. He usually comes later in the evening. I reckon he only comes here when other alehouses kick him out.
Thanks. I'll be going.
You're welcome. And have a word with Adam if you really want to find your goatskin. He's the owner. I reckon he'd be keen to find him too.
I need a bath.
What'll it be this?
I'd like a pretty girl.
My girls know.
What I really need right now.
Excellent. Pay up?
Let's talk about the price.
Certainly. No problem.
Satisfied?
You must be from a... Excellent. I'm sure you'll be very satisfied.
You don't see stamina like that every day. See you next time, warrior. God be with you, sir.
I'm looking for a fella called Goatskin. You haven't heard of him by any chance?
There's plenty of fellas come to me looking to see some skin, but you're the first who wants goatskin. I've heard the name, though. He's some vagabond who hangs around the Black Horse, ain't he?
Aye, that's him. Any idea where I might find him?
I don't mix with his sort, so I reckon I can't help you. I could help you with other things, though. Go and see Madame Beata, and we can come to an arrangement. Take care now.
Wait, what? How do I get out of this place?
Christ! Pardon me.
The siege has been going on for ages.
I already spoke to her, what? Okay.
What more do they want? Not only have they not been prepared, people are stealing the stones. Suddenly, everyone's got a paved yard. Don't they have anyone? The start people do.
How the fuck?
You're always welcome here, sister.
Fuck, I have no idea how to get around in here.
Bless.
My humble respects.
Can I just go in there?
What?
Over there. Where do I find this fucking goat skin like?
In our
Careful.
sword-fighting brotherhood, you will learn how to handle.
That's where I'm going. The fuck do I get there? Crazy.
I went to some
May God give. I'm sorry. You're the kind master, eh, Mark?
certainly.
Is mine. You're pouring it over the fence.
Now, fellas. You're not going to squabble like children, are you?
Keep your nose out of it, all right? This slob here empties his chamber pot in my yard every day.
That piece of yard is mine.
And again, there's a fence.
Which has no business being there.
Can you explain to me what's going on?
This is dumping his shit in my yard. What don't you understand?
Except the yard is mine.
The fence is where it is for a reason. For the 1000th time, you saggy bald whoreson. If you want to complain, go to the bailiff.
And I'm telling you, for the
Is he making
1000th
salt?
time, I have no wish to talk to the magistrate when he's your brother-in-law. I'd rather have nails hammered up my arse.
Keep fucking with me, and that's exactly what you'll get.
Look, how about this? You let him dump his shit on your dung pile, and you give him some apples in return. Instead of bickering over that patch of yard, you can share it equally.
What? No way!
He's not getting my apples, not for anything.
You think it's right to pour your piss pot over the fence? Even if it is your land. That kind of stuff belongs on a dunghill, doesn't it?
That's exactly what I'm doing.
This prick put his dunghill there, and I begged him not to. My apples are crawling with flies.
Your apples are all maggoty because you're a shite gardener, you prick.
Quiet there!
If your neighbour isn't happy about where the fence is, I think you should try to work something out.
We are working something out, if you hadn't noticed. So stop sticking your oar in and let us get on with it.
You're both idiots.
And what's it to you, anyway?
That's the first sensible thing you've said all day. We'll teach you not to meddle in other people's business.
I'll kill you! Don't
Enough.
play games with me.
I surrender.
Fight! That
Serious?
was something! I'll rip your arm!
Useless!
The fuck?
Shame on you!
I'm all yours.
You're no match for us, fucker! I'll sort you out nicely!
You want to try me?
Stop beating him! Why would you do that?
Rip your arse open! I'm all...
Take that fucker out, damn it!
This is so stupid.
I'll sort you out nicely!
Fuck.
Didn't see that coming, eh? Bad luck!
Where is
Show
all
your
my
stuff.
stamina?
This is unbelievable! Who's there?
These days...
Show what you're made of!
Turn that shit off with him!
You're no...
These guys suck. Leave me the fuck alone. Fucking idiots.
Put him in the stuff.
You want to try me?
Why'd he do it? Got my eye on you. It's unbelievable.
Fucking twats.
Shame on you!
I got any marigold? Last one. I need to make more marigold.
Hey, listen. Say thumb.
Thumb?
Stick it up your bum.
Genius. It's hard to believe you're still single.
I wish you well.
Thanks for the herbal brew.
See you around then.
Where does the water come from?
Herbal brew?
Here, in the middle of the city.
Where's the fucking pub? Did I overshoot it?
Herbal brew?
Yes, you did.
It's back where I was getting in a fight. Bitch.
Courage!
Careful.
Fucking talk to Bard William.
I'm looking for this vagabond. Goes by the name of Goatskin.
Aye, goatskin. That rings a bell. But I don't come here often. If there's something you want to know, ask the miners. This is their tavern. Take care for now.
Jesus Christ be praised. Same to you.
Don't be a cow. Good afternoon.
I'm looking for this vagabond. Goes by the name of Goatskin.
Is he a miner?
Don't think so. A thief, more like.
Yeah, I'd ask the miners in any case. I only pop in now and again, but they're here all the time.
Where's the fucking miners?
Careful.
I'm looking for someone called Goatskin. I hear he hangs around here.
Goatskin? That mangy piece of shit. He turns up on the street now and then. But he never shows his face in my alehouse. No Germans come here. Some Gluck.
Goatskin's German? I didn't know that.
Goatskin's above all a slippery bastard who can't be trusted. I've no idea what language he speaks. What I do know is he likes robbing Deutscher merchants. And they don't come in here.
It sounds like you're not too fond of Germans.
It's the local yakkers who can't stand them. I've got nothing against them fuckers myself. If you've got glint, come in and make yourself at home. If you ain't, then fuck off.
Any idea where I might find Goatskin, then?
You could try asking in the bathhouse, behind the yards in Hradec Quarter. They get a lot of well-heeled Deutschers in there. And some young wench there's been seeing Goatskin for a while now.
Thanks. That's all I need to know.
Have something at least, since I gave you the goods on everything. I helped you out, didn't I? Don't be a pinch purse, and cough up a bit of glint, eh?
Show me your wares.
I think I can sell this fool.
I'd like to discuss the
Well... Aye, you'll convince... I'm glad you found what you were looking for, sir.
Did he tell me to go back to the bathhouse? Son of a bitch. Can I rent a room from this guy? That's the other thing. No?
What would you like?
What's new in town?
My Mara Vlach would certainly appreciate a helping hand. He's a mine gaffer, and I reckon he might have an interesting offer for you. You can find him every evening drinking in the tavern here. Oh, and the sword-fighting master Nicholas from Hradec Quarter complained that he was having some trouble. I hear some sword fighters came here from Frankfurt. They're stirring up trouble. Anyway, just go to Merchant Street. That's where they hang around. But be careful you don't get chopped up. And that's about it.
Sounds interesting. Thanks, innkeeper.
I apologise.
That's it. And next time, don't go creeping around here where you don't belong.
All right, man?
I'm looking for a bloke called Goatskin. Do you know him by any chance? I heard he hangs around here.
Goatskin? I've heard of him, aye. But we don't come to War Tavern, that's for sure. We ain't no saints. Literally. And we don't stoop to rubbing shoulders with the likes of him. And he ain't interested in us either.
Any idea what places he goes to?
Hard to say. He hangs around this area, and the word is he's got some wench in the bathhouse in the Hradec Quarter, round the corner from here.
Do you know anything about his girl? Like, her name?
Nah, I just heard about it. It's rag as fuck. Goat skin, clarty as sin, and a sticky-fingered bugger with a bathhouse wench. Mind, the lasses round here are the canniest. Minging ones didn't work in the baths, like.
You said he's not interested in you?
Aye, spot on, mate. For one thing, us yakkers always leave the tavern with nowt in our purses. He won't get nothing from us. And besides, you won't want to piss off a drunk yakker, kidder. Goatskin would rather rob some Deutsche merchant. There's more glint in it.
That's all I need to know. Thanks.
Take
care. Kidder, why you just standing there? Come over here. I won't take no for an answer.
Why not?
Hey,
I'll sit for a spell.
That beer.
Sit down, have an ale, and you won't be sorry you did. I've got a canny job for you. God bless.
The innkeeper said you might need a hand with some undertaking.
What? Well, for a moment I had you pegged for a new yakker for the mound.
Who? For what?
Hold your water, bonny lad. We're in need of a cout here, I'll read. There'll be a howfin' fire in it for you.
What do you want me to do?
A cout, lad. A strong bloke. I can see you're not for here. We have a bit of fash we need a hand with.
I see. I mean, I actually don't. I'm not a miner.
And that's just why I need a bloke like you. Look, I'm Vlach, gaffer of the St. Anthony Pit. They call us the Striped Tonies.
Yakkers? Striped Tonies?
Aye. There's a heap of shafts here in the mound, and each has its own
Heap
gang
of
of yakkers,
shafts here in the
miners,
mound.
who I'll think they're the
Also
canniest. Only now, our festival is coming up, and there's always some backcast around it.
Backcast, you say? Tell me more.
Aye, trouble. Fash. King Wenzel himself gave our mound the privilege to hold a grand pitman's shoot fest.
Shoot fest? Like a competition?
And every shaft has its own champion. Winning is a great honour, and we've won the last few years every time. But this year it's fucked. Our Anthony got lost and we can't compete without him. And the Saints are behind it. They want to bring us to our knees.
Holy shit.
This Anthony
This is hard dialogue
is
to get
another
through.
miner.
He's no bloody miner. St. Anthony, the patron of our shaft. We have him on our stang.
On your what?
On what standard? Like on a pole.
And who are these thieving saints?
Yaggers from the All Saints shaft. They've had a howfin' scene before, but now they're up to their oxters in water. And they blame us for it. Only that's bollocks. They only have themselves to blame for it. Their gaffer, Jorg Preng, he pushed it too fast. So now he's all worked up that they're digging like mad, and they're now to show for it.
So, what's all this to do with me?
We need a fella that the Saints don't ken. Someone who can get in their alehouse and nick our stang back. I'm certain they're hiding it there. There'll be a heap of chink in it for you, kidder, if you can do this for us.
Where can I find that alehouse?
No bother. It's in the Italian Quarter near the upper church. You can't miss it, kidder.
All right. A church can't be hard to spot.
The Saints meet and play dice beneath the alehouse. There's only one way in from below, through an old abandoned mine shaft.
Where can I find the entrance to this shaft?
On the slope, right below the paths of the Radic Fortress Gate.
What does your standard actually look like?
It's a red and white stang, like a pole, with a carving of St. Anthony on it, and all gilded at the top.
All right. I'll take care of your fash for you. But it'll cost you some chink.
I'm glad to hear it, kidder. I could see you're a canny lad. You'll definitely get a nice foy for it, but be careful. That foreman Pring of theirs is a right awful bastard.
Thanks. I'll be careful.
Farewell.
Okay. Collecting side missions everywhere here, but not doing any of them so far. Still got to ask about goat skin. The fuck did they just do?
Maybe next time then, sir.
I want to report a band of thieves? No. No. I'm not going to be that guy. It's still telling me.
I like to pick mushrooms.
Like, is there more info to get here or not?
It happens. Just watch where you're going next time.
I'm looking for this vagabond.
Is he a miner?
Don't think so.
Yeah, I'd ask. Oh, see you later. Have a good evening.
Set a trap for goat skin, optional. How do I set a trap for him?
Greetings to you.
Alright, we're gonna go back to the bathhouse. Fuck, this is like a maze in here.
The city council is organising another collection for repairs to fortifications.
You have a kind master, eh, Dottie?
Really
Who
shouldn't
goes
just...
there?
I'm
You
just
should
gonna
go.
cut through your house, mate, because I don't know where the fuck I am. Oh my god, dead ends.
Shit in it. I'm telling you, man. As long as Sigismund's here, they ain't gonna do any probing. Never mind open new shafts.
The priest is the priest. Respect, but we all go to church. I see what you mean, but there's one thing you can't.
Right, someone needs to start talking.
Oh,
Which one of you
I'm
is dating this chick?
Do you get a lot of German?
We used to, unfortunate.
How come?
I don't know, but it's a pity they'll come back though. There's one German, Udo he's called, but that's all I can tell you.
He just drinks here.
Drinks and plays.
Thanks.
You're welcome. But stick around and spend some coin. Take care then, and have a pleasant evening.
It's got to be another girl.
It happens. Just watch where you're going next time.
Meaty Mary, the bathhouse attendant.
sorry?
Oh my fucking... Talk to me, Mary.
Hey, you lied to me when I asked you about goatskin.
Goatskin's dating Meaty Mary.
Don't try
Meaty
that on
Mary.
me. I heard one of the girls is his sweetheart. I'm sure you talk about that kind of stuff.
Just like a woman.
Who is it?
Maybe we do. But I ain't telling no stranger. Whores have principles too.
Maybe some groschen might loosen your principles a bit?
It's hard to say no to coin. But it won't come cheap.
$3.50.
All right, here you are. Now tell me, which of you is seeing him?
I ain't certain. But I saw him talking to Mary a couple of times. And when I asked her, she got all squirrely.
Mary works here.
That's right.
See now?
See you
Wait,
later.
she's Mary. I just paid her $350 to tell me that Goatskin's dating
I'm looking
Mary
for a
and
fella
she's
called
Mary.
Goatskin.
That makes
You
no
haven't heard of
fucking
him by any
sense.
chance?
There's plenty of fellas I've heard.
Aye, that's him.
I don't mix with his sort. Go and see. I wish you
Is
a
there
blessed
another
evening.
Mary?
Pardon me.
Can't be right.
been singing your praises recently. Making the best they can. I'm glad to hear it. Well,
God be with you.
I'm looking for a fella called...
Everyone knows him.
Any idea where I'm...
No chance. Maybe someone at the Black Horse. No.
Thanks.
I am getting
Farewell.
the fucking run around here.
And then I look all downcast and say, I'm going to get into trouble for being all wet.
I knew it would be something like that.
Hey, dearie. Come and have a sip with me.
Christ! Pardon me.
Let's drink. To your health and mine.
Oh, where the fuck did she just go? I want my money back.
Show up.
Drink him. I want to drink.
Fuck.
What are you doing here?
I'm sorry.
To your health and mine.
Chest, chair.
A blessed evening to you.
I'm looking for
Goatskin lady.
Do you know him?
My, you're a good-looking fella. What would I want with some goat skin when I've got a handsome young buck right here in front of me? I couldn't care less about your goat skin.
But I do. And the girls here tell me you know him quite well.
So, you're not here to have a good time. Shame. I know Goatskin, but don't expect me to tell you anything. He's lying low, and for good reason. You ain't the first to come looking for him.
Why is he hiding? Who from?
How should I know? He's never far from trouble. Goes with his trade, doesn't it?
Where is he hiding?
I don't know. And even if I did, I don't see why I should tell you. That's why he's hiding. So strangers like you don't find him.
He asks what that means. Says he wants to know its condition, not where I got it.
Look, I'll find him either way.
Aye, you're right.
I found slippier bastards than that goat skin of yours. And if I'm in a good mood when I find him, I might not even hurt him. But if you keep making it difficult for me, I'm going to lose my patience. And then it's going to get nasty. For both you and Goatskin. So what'll it be?
Jesus. What did that fella get me mixed up in this time? Calm down, dearie. You don't have to start throwing threats around.
Do you find me threatening?
Quite a bit. And I've seen a thing or two in this job.
I'll take that as a compliment. Come on then, spill it. Where's Goatskin?
There's a yard behind the bathhouse leading to a side alley. Right next to it is the Black Horse Tavern. And at the opposite end, you'll see a barn behind a wall. There's a funny little window at the top. That's where.
I'll look for it.
Please don't hurt him, though. He's not bad, just a bit peculiar.
We'll see.
Take care, my friend.
I don't know what's to hurt him.
I apologize.
Nice out today. Hope it lasts.
Oh.
Careful!
I apologize.
Oh my god, that's how close it was. Oh, I'm
What's taking so long? A tankard of ale, thanks.
sit at the back. Is she fucking with me?
At any rate, we're in deep shit. I'm sorry.
Just watch where you're going next time.
This looks like the barn Mary was talking about. How to get in there?
Goatskin, you blockhead! Someone's looking for you again.
Ah, what's this now? Is this where your seamstress lives? Not a great spot for business.
Look, please don't hurt him. He's not to blame. He just hasn't the sense he was born with. He was kicked in the head by a goat as a child, so he's not the brightest.
He'll be fine if he tells me what I need to know. How do I get in?
Not this way. You'll have to go around. Around this long wall here, you can get into one of the sheds there. And then you have to crawl back out, like towards here.
Fine. Now run along.
Be with you. I'll give you some sleep.
Alright,
What is
I was
it
just
you
fucking
need?
around. Nothing. I need to find goat skin.
Beautiful colors, striped fabrics.
What brings you here?
Kauft ein! Ich schließe bald! Kommt und kauft, Leute!
Over there. How the fuck do I get over there?
What is it? Did you drop something?
Alright.
I hope you're not going to be wandering around out there all...
This motherfucker for real? I'm gonna fuck.
No one wants to hear your barking.
Oh my god. Surprise, goat skin, you
Looks
motherfucker.
like goat skin isn't here. I suppose I could wait for him to turn up.
Just reading a book in Goatskin's lair, waiting for him to turn up.
Careful. You silly doggy.
So let me get this straight. I snuck into your hidey hole, stood there with a torch, reading a book, and you came in and just sat at my feet.
Are you Goatskin by
It's
any
fucked
chance?
Yeah, that's me, What do you want?
I have a couple of questions for you.
Look, I didn't. I never told nobody. Nobody. I swear. I'll even swear to Samuel and his God if he wants.
Who the hell is Samuel?
You weren't sent by Sam.
I wouldn't be asking you if I was, would I?
You know, like, I promise not to talk about it no more. They'll kill me otherwise.
I'm starting to lose patience. I don't know these mysterious folks you're afraid of, but I'm here and they aren't. So if there's anyone you should be afraid of, it's me. Know what I mean?
I get it. I understand, innit? But I just can't. In the end, it don't matter if it's you who kills me or Sam's bastards. I mean, I don't want to be killed, though, do I? I just want to disappear. And I need Glint for that.
I get that, but do you think they'll just forget about it? How long do you intend to hide?
Until I have enough. You know, Glint to take off.
Well, I could help you with that. I know a lot of people. Getting you out of town won't be a problem. If you help me, I'll help you.
That sounds, you know, promising. But I still need coin. I can't just pack up and take off.
Coin shouldn't be a problem. How much do you want so you can disappear in peace?
Not much, a few score groschen. But that won't be a problem for a well-heeled fella like yourself.
There's no way I'm giving you that much.
I see. First you brag about friends in high places, but now you ain't got a couple of groschen for a good cause.
How much do you want so you can disappear in peace?
Not much, a few...
Here you are.
Right. Well, I like talking, you know, like... What is it you want to know?
I heard you were spying for some nobleman. Is that true?
I was doing nothing but, you know, like, I was spying for 2 weeks.
Does this gentleman have a name?
He does. He's one of them, you know, Jews. Samuel, his name is. He was nice to me till I started blabbering.
Do you know where I could find this Samuel?
Go to that, you know, synagogue. He hangs around it in front of it and people, like, brings him news of what's on the grapevine, you know. And evenings he sits around at the King Solomon. It's like a, you know, a Jewish tavern. But watch out. They ain't too welcoming towards our people there.
What is it you did as a spy?
Mostly I was standing guard in front of that palace, you know, like Rutard's place. I was watching for who was going in and out, see? You know, who, with who, where, when, and that.
And what went on there?
Well, people was coming and going, all sorts of nobles, and I'd tell Samuel what colours they was carrying, see? I was good at that. I remember pictures good, you know?
Have you ever heard the name Liechtenstein?
I don't know him, but I heard Samuel telling his people, like them Jews, I mean, about this, what's his name? Liechtenstein.
What exactly did he say? Did he speak about him in a good way or a bad way?
I don't know. I just remembered a funny name. I don't pay much heed to things that what don't concern me.
Do you know where I could find
an evening? But watch out.
I reckon I know what I need to know. Now clear off, since I've filled your purse for you.
Of course. I'm going. What the? Where are you sticking your hands, you thief? Get over here, or I'll call the guards.
Easy. Let's talk about this.
Not only are you... You want me to call over...
I admit I was not on my best behaviour.
All right. No doubt it will come in. So run along, but don't... Hey! Get your hands out of there! Can we sort this out on our own?
Hold
or do
on.
I need to get the
Let's
bailiff
talk about
involved?
this.
Not only are you... You want me to...
I admit...
All right. So run along.
I want my money back. Sit down. Point 03. Where's my 150? Alright, where are we up to? Talk to Samuel all the way up there. I need a bed. Is there like a hotel or something? Wonder where... I'm gonna have to look this up. Same. One is along the row of buildings just south of the church, top left. Is that not... Where's the church? Just south of the church. Here? The All Saints Tavern? I don't think I can sleep here, can I?
Huh? Hey! You can't walk around at night without a light. Do you want me to arrest you? Light a torch! If you want to be outside after sunset, you need a lit torch. That's the law. See?
This doesn't look right. Fuck am I doing up here? Okay. Hey, Michael. How you doing? I was looking for a bed to stay, but I found myself basically just robbing the shit out of this tavern. What is that? Actually, did he have?
Doctor, you've no business here. Well, are you going? Away
Yes,
with
I'm
you.
going.
Grüß Gott. Was brauchst du, mein Herr? Off you go. Quick.
I heard they play dice down below here.
I don't know naught about...
Hey, I'm Preng's new fella. He gave me this mark, and,
New, eh? So, that's why I don't know you. So, what would you like?
I'd like to see the Saints. I heard they...
You're in luck. They're all downstairs. Here's the key. Leb wohl, mein
Excuse
Herr.
me.
What the fuck
What's
is
new
going
around
on here?
Ich habe dann versuchen Sie. Nicht viel. If you need... Tschüss, mein Freund.
How are they looking for me?
Greetings.
I just wanted a bed. That's all I wanted here. Obviously, I can't get one here. Someone said that there was... I had to search. Oh, here. That's one where I can stay, I think.
Jesus Christ be praised.
Praise be with you.
I'll be with you, sir.
I'd like to
here we
eat
go.
and spend the night.
We'd be honored, sir. And for how long?
I need to stay for a longer time.
I'll give you my best room, sir. Will you pay up front?
Rain. Just what we need.
Let's talk about the price.
Very well, then.
Do we have a deal?
That's more like it. Just a bit more and we can shake hands.
Agreed, then. The room's yours. I'm sure you'll enjoy your stay, sir. The rooms are clean and there's a pot full of good food.
Where can I find my room?
Easy. You just go upstairs, and immediately on the left, you'll see the door with the green wreath hanging above it.
It's really...
Greetings, down.
Every fucking time. Why? Is it because of my sword or something? I can go side on. What? That's such a weird bug. Oh shit, I am wanted
dear.
for some reason.
Turned out nasty again.
You're right. It's awful.
I don't mind a bit of rain, but there's gotta be a limit.
I have some news about Liechtenstein.
Oh, I'm all ears.
I squeezed that goat skin, in a manner of speaking. But he knows nothing about Liechtenstein. He works for some Jew.
That makes sense. Goatskin is only a pawn. Obviously, he wouldn't know who he's really working for. For a Jew, you say? That could be a lead. I heard about strange goings-on in their district. I heard a couple of people who were snooping on someone there went missing. What if they were looking for Liechtenstein?
So I have to go to the Jewish quarter. That'll be interesting.
Most of the things people say about them are just superstitious nonsense. They stick together, and they're a bit wary. But that's all.
Only someone looking for Liechtenstein goes missing there from time to time.
I'm sure nobody will suspect a nice lad like you of spying.
What happened at Nebakov? After the Praguers took the fortress?
You're asking me?
No, of course. I know you weren't there, but maybe you heard something. You know what goes on, right? I only remember that diabolical shot. Nothing after that.
That must have been really terrible. I heard the shot all the way from Troskowitz. I'm afraid all I know is when they took the fortress, von Aulitz's men hanged everyone they found there. I'm sorry, but most of ours got left behind there.
There was this healer called Clara there.
A girl of yours?
No, I don't know her well. But she was very kind to me. But I suppose now I'll never see her again.
Poor girl. May God forgive her sins and grant her eternal rest. You have to live every day like it's going to be your last. That's all you can do in our trade.
Do you know if Michael, the adjutant, survived?
I'm afraid I do know. Zhishka said the shot killed him on the spot.
Did you know him?
Aye. He was a good man. He saved my life once.
I didn't know that. Do you want to talk about it?
Not now, thanks. Some other time, maybe.
Thank you. That's all.
I'm sorry I can't tell you more.
No, that's all right. Thanks.
Are both of these beds mine? Is that what I'm to understand? Oh my god, I'm not going to be able to get shit off my horse, am I? Hold on. I want to do some inventory management. It's so fucking annoying. Oh, that I wanted to equip. Yes! That is badass. That is very fucking cool. I like it. Money well spent. Got saddles and bridles to sell. Got a bunch of stuff to sell here too. Okay. It's fucking staircase. All right. That's it. Saved. I'm going to leave it there for the night. Just a short session tonight. Feel like I got some stuff done though. Talk to Samuel next. We're getting through that main story. And then I've got a bunch of side quests to start looking at as well. Progress. Okay. I'm going to end stream there. That's it for tonight. I shall be back on tomorrow night, most probably. That's the plan. Alright. Thanks for watching.
Chapter 1. I walked to school 18 miles each morning, milked the goats, plucked the chickens, played hooky, caught fireflies, went skinny dipping in the watering hole, said my prayers every night, and got whipped with a maple switch twice a week. That was life. Chapter 2. My father went off to fight in the war to end all wars. It didn't, and what was left of him came back in a pine box with a flag on top. End of Chapter 2. Next, I went to officer school, and 20 years passed at the speed of a dream. A wife, a son, a daughter, a poodle. Chapter 3, another war. Arms and legs blown off like popcorn. Eyeballs gouged out figuratively and literally. The men put on shows under the palm fronds, dressed as women in hula skirts. That was life. In the meantime, somebody else's story. A man thinks up a number, divides it by 1 trillion, plugs it into the square root of the circumference of the Earth, multiplied by the speed of a splitting atom, and voila, progress. I'm not a scientist. You are. End of chapter 3. Junior stargazers and space cadets, we watch transfixed as you enter into uncharted territories of the brains and spirit. If you wanted to live a nice, quiet, peaceful life, you picked the wrong time to get born. That's the speech.